back to Chapter 2, the legal environment of forensic accounting. We are going to cover learning objective 6, which is to describe the purpose and process of a Daubert challenge and identify the factors that should be considered when you're evaluating expert testimony. A Daubert challenge is a special hearing conducted before the trial judge to determine the relevance and reliability of an expert's opinion. That is to rule on the admissibility. So for an expert's opinion to satisfy the reliability requirement, the expert must be qualified in the relevant field, and the expert's opinion must be the product of sufficient relevant facts and data, reliable methodology, and the reasonable application of that methodology to the case facts. So Daubert established that a trial court judge has the duty to act as a gatekeeper under the federal rules of evidence to ensure the scientific validity of the expert's opinion. It set forth several factors that should be considered when evaluating expert testimony: whether the methodology employed has been tested, whether the theory has been peer-reviewed, what the known or potential error rate of the method is, how well accepted the methodology is within the professional community, and whether the expert's methodology existed before the subject litigation began. As proven in Daubert, the court must focus on the methodology, not on the conclusions generated by the methodology. So a Daubert hearing is not to decide whether the expert is correct. Opposing evidence, including opposing expert opinions and cross-examination, are traditional and appropriate means of attacking dubious but admissible expert testimony. So the Daubert trilogy. For 4 years after Daubert in GE versus Joyner, 1997, the Supreme Court limited appellate review of the trial court's decision to admit or exclude expert testimony. Later, in Comho Tire versus Carmichael in 1999, the Supreme Court directed that the Daubert factors be applied to all expert testimony, including testimony of a non-scientific nature, such as forensic accounting. So in this ruling, the Supreme Court also granted trial courts freedom to consider other factors. So together, these three cases are known as the Daubert trilogy and serve to interpret Rule 702.